Dwayne here from the Runner, and today we're going to review the Asics Novablast 3. So in 2020, Asics released its first Asics Novablast that broke away from that traditional boring lineup that Asics had for all those years. On its release, it introduced a brand new foam called FF Blast. So it was an exciting, bouncy new foam. Now this was a pretty bold move by Asics, however its move paid off because now we have runners all over the world big fans of the Novablast. Right, so the new version here, the Novablast 3, is still a neutral daily trainer that coming in at a really light weight, so lost weight from the previous versions of 253 grams for a US size 9, and coming in at a really good price of $230 Australian, and I'll put the US price on the screen for you now. And it's actually on sale already at a few places in Australia, which is amazing to see. Loving how much weight they've dropped in this shoe and everything you get inside it, 9 out of 10. The price point for me hits a sweet spot, 8.5 out of 10. So we've got a jacquard mesh here on the upper, which is a single layer, which is quite breathable. We've got a heel counter, which is pretty stiff or pretty stout, as you can see there. That's actually lined with a generous amount of padding. The tongue is fully gusseted, and the tongue is really thin. The tongue's got it's got a bit of a mesh type material on the top, but the tongue for me is really, really comfortable, and that's aided by this thing that they're calling a wing fit, which is really just a cutout on the top of the tongue that helps the fit of the shoe. The laces are exactly the same as the other one, so the laces are quite premium and the lacing system is the same as the previous versions. The whole shoe in general gives a really, really good lockdown. However, on appearance and feel, it does look like it has lost a little bit of quality from the previous versions on the upper. Right, so the fit for me is a little long, but I know everyone out there is a little bit different. So a lot of people are going true to size for the Novablast 3, but not for me. I have to come a half size down, and that fits perfectly for me. Pretty standard upper here, no issues with it, 7.5 out of 10. We've got a full slab of the brand new midsole foam FF Blast Plus. So we've got a stack height of 31 in the rear and 23 in the front, giving us an 8mm drop. Now, I found the ride in this one very different to the previous versions. It's soft and it's got a spongy type landing, and the energy return is quite gentle. It was a bit weird at first. I didn't know what to expect because I haven't really felt anything like it. I found the previous versions more poppy and bouncy. However, I'm not complaining. I absolutely love the energy return and ride of this thing. Although a really soft and cushioned ride, the shoe is not soggy at all. It just provides consistent energy return throughout the run. So what surprised me here is how stable this shoe is. So we've got some sidewalls and a wider platform that obviously aids to this, but I can't go on enough how stable this ride feels. So it's just amazing. So the geometry here is really similar to the previous two versions. We've got a little bit of a rocker here. But overall, with the midsole in the ride, one of the best rides I've ever tried, 9.5 out of 10. We've got a hard rubber that is utilised here. That is Asics' tried and tested hard wearing rubber. Obviously that's going to provide some really great durability to the shoe, but what I love about it the most is that the rubber isn't encasing the whole shoe, so they've just got it on the high wear areas, and obviously that aids to how light this shoe is. The rubber appears to be thicker and actually softer than the previous versions. Obviously I can't confirm that. That's just my feeling and then what I see out of here. So it's pretty grippy, or actually it's really grippy in the dry. It's just right. Can get a little bit slippery in the wet, and it's fine on a light trail. However, there is a trail version of this that's got some lugs on it, so that one is going to really eat up the trails if you get a chance to have a crack at that one. Great durability, love the outsole, 8.5 out of 10. So this is the ultimate daily trainer, and that's its best use. It can tick all the boxes: easy runs, recovery runs, your long runs. I've used it for tempo runs, and I've tried some threshold in it. It's nice and light. It can handle that. I won't use it for a race. I like the racing shoes a little better with the carbon plates. However, if you're one of those rec runners out there that's just going to do your first marathon, or you're just doing a marathon just to try it, just for the experience, then I would highly recommend this shoe. This shoe is light, it's really cushioned, and it's stable, so that's really going to help you out as the race goes on and you get a little bit tired. So I can't really see anyone not getting along with this shoe, unless you're one of them runners that needs a lot of stability. Then everyone else, you're going to love this shoe. So other options to this one, your New Balance 1080, the brand new Saucony Triumph. Hoka Rincon is another highly cushioned lightweight shoe, which this one is sneaking into that category. And also have a look at the Hoka Clifton as well. So has this shoe lived up to the hype? Well, yes, it has lived up to the hype. However, it wasn't what I was expecting. So I was expecting something a little more similar to the previous version with a little more pop. However, I am not disappointed. I'm actually more happier that it is something that I wasn't expecting. So I think this is the best daily trainer I've ever tried. So I absolutely love the ride. I can't really fault this shoe at all. So 2022 has been a great year for the shoe companies and releasing some bangers of some shoes. So they are all playing catch up to this one again now because this is the new king. So yes, it's definitely making my rotation and it's a definite buy from me. Right, question for you guys. Is there anyone out there that actually doesn't like Novablast? Throw it in the comments below. I'd actually enjoy reading a little bit of that. And also, if you've liked what you've seen here today, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.